Back at Adelaide, and sports sedan action now for Adelaide International Raceway to be held over 6 laps. Let's take a look at how the cars will line up for the 6-lapper. From position 1, car number 2, Mick Monterosso in the Escort. Position 22, should I say position 2, car 22, Luigi Deluca. Position 3, car 21, Jarrett. Position 4, car 93, James Bartsch. Position 5, car 12, Graham Jarrett. Position 6, car 25, George Carter. From 7, car 4, James Rosenberg. From 8, car 18, Ivan Piatanisi. From 9, car 15, Mark Podluski. From 10, 65, David Mann. From position 11, car 47, Lance Ridgway. From position 12, car 49, Bob Piper. And from position 13, car 71, Stephen Johns.
And another half dozen cars on top of that to complete the field for this 6-lap race. A very exotic assortment, from Escorts to Anglias to Bluebird Turbos. An old Camaro, a Mazda RX-3, a Torana, they're all there.
Monterosso holds pole position, a light ready to come on. They're racing and getting away quickly. Monterosso in car number 2 was away smartly, but Deluca going with him, and also Jarrett getting away quickly as they race along the front straight here into the right-hander.
Side by side, coming down to the big right-hand sweeper.
Monterosso with the line.
Touched.
Deluca giving him plenty to think about in car 22 in the Mazda 13B peripheral port-powered Ford Anglia. A rather unusual combination.
So Monterosso leads, Deluca,
Jarrett.
The former George Fury in Nissan Bluebird, in fact, the car running third.
You can see the field as they come down onto the Motorcraft Oval for the first time. The lines through there, the left-hander, then the run down the short straight to Motorcraft. And here they come into the right-hander.
Monterosso, Deluca, Jarrett. James Bartsch in a Torana holding down 4th spot as they sweep back onto the main straightaway. 1 lap completed.
Monterosso's car, a Escort in silhouette, but powered by a Ford Cosworth 2-litre 4-valve engine. It's the BDG engine, about 270 brake horsepower. The car behind developing a little less horsepower, but far lighter. It's Jarrett in the big Ford. His brother ahead of him at the moment in the Nissan Bluebird Turbo. Monterosso, the 1984 South Australian Sports Sedan champion. Every meeting he entered last year here in South Australia, he won in this car, car 2, the right-hand side of screen, and now starts to open up just a small gap as he comes onto the bowl.
I'd say from the look of things, he's got half a mortgage on the 85 title as well.
I'd agree with that. Deluca's still running in 2nd place, and then back to Jarrett and the Bluebird Turbo in 3rd, but he's under a little pressure, in fact, from car number 93, James Bartsch, as they head along the front straight past BP and now up to the right-hander.
There's quite a tussle there at
Here
the
he comes on the inside. Deluca tried to take the line away from Monterosso. Monterosso hangs on, but going through on the inside is Deluca. Monterosso, I think, has been stirred up to a little bit of combat now as they head down towards the Bridgestone S's.
He had to lose, sticking out that wide. So Deluca leads.
93, Bartsch has moved up into 3rd, and he has passed Jarrett in the Bluebird Turbo.
Not the place to get past the big Monterosso.
Having a great scrap, these two in front. Deluca stretches that lead just a little bit away from Monterosso as they come down to the right-hander at the bottom end of the bowl at Motorcraft. Just watch them as they come out of here.
Monterosso looking for the slingshot. Tries the outside, ducks back into the slipstream. Weaving and ducking all the way down the main straight.
He's certainly been able to shake Monterosso at that stage. Now he closes up. Car is a little better under brakes.
Deluca hugs the inside.
Makes a run here at the outside. Thought about it. So Deluca is still there, but Monterosso hasn't given up his challenge. Heading down to the Bridgestone S's.
Twitchy in the tail, Monterosso.
Bartsch still back in 3rd place. And 4th held by Jarrett in the Bluebird
Academic.
Turbo.
Oh, look at this. He's got through. What a place to get past. Miraculous stuff from Monterosso. Brave man.
Monterosso looking good under brakes and through the turns, but this little Mazda-powered Anglia is flying down the straights, averaging about 145 kilometres an hour at the moment, around the 2.41 kilometres of Adelaide International Raceway. And watch now as Deluca will ultimately dive out from behind the slipstream, from behind the Escort. Does so, looks for the inside running at the end of this enormously long straight and takes back the lead once again, but Monterosso wants to argue. Side by side as they go to the right hand, and nowhere to go for the man on the outside, and Monterosso forced back into second place.
Just as well these two know this circuit.
Ooh.
He is really trying hard, Monterosso.
Starting to play for keeps.
Okay, down again towards the S's. Still Deluca in that Anglia bodied car. That's about the only thing that resembles an Anglia.
Used to have an 1800 Ford Cosworth engine in it up to about 12 months ago, and he's been having all sorts of teething problems getting the rotary in there, and it's his first competitive drive for 6 months, so he's not doing too badly at the moment.
Here they come onto the high-speed motorcraft bowl again. 1 lap remaining as they come around this time. Stick like glue down the straight, and I think he's got a little bit of a break this time. Deluca. Yep.
Bartsch still back in third place, and Jarrett fourth on the Bluebird Turbo. So those positions haven't changed. Still Deluca leading into the right-hander at the end of the straight for the final time.
He's shaken Monterosso a little. Well, Monterosso's probably shaken himself.
To say so. He made every attempt that last lap to try and gather back the lead. That didn't work out. Closing just a little bit as they head down towards the S's.
Well, he did get past here once before. I don't know whether he's within striking distance of trying it again.
Well, they're coming up on some slower cars, and here he goes on the inside.
Oh, goodness me.
I tell you what, watch Deluca on the outside. Out the two of them run off into the wall. Both of them, the leaders, Monterosso and Deluca, have hit the wall, coming onto the bowl. Bartsch will now pick up the lead from Jarrett and the Bluebird Turbo. Bad luck there because Bartsch's car.
Oh, cutthroat stuff, those two. They've put each other out of the race.
Last corner comes up. Jarrett starts to gain on Bartsch as they come out of the bend. In car number 93, it makes a lunge at him on the line, but can't do it. Bartsch will go on to win from Jarrett in 21. And then number 12, Graham Jarrett, finishing back in third.
Well, look at this, will you? These two guys, Monterosso and Deluca, they've had the race between them all day, and they just couldn't leave it alone. Here comes Monterosso. He got through here once before. He tries it again, gave Deluca a real shock. Deluca goes the outside on the reverse camber as they come onto the bowl. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, goodbye. And they both end up in the wall. And, well, they've got nobody to blame but themselves. They were playing it just too hard.
Deluca lucky not to roll on that occasion.
That was a pity indeed, because they put on such a fine race up at the top of the field. Monterosso and Deluca, and to see just a little bit of nervousness there in the last corner, it was indeed a pity.
James Bartsch ended up winning the race in the Torana car number 93. Second placing went to car 21. That was Grant Jarrett in the Bluebird Turbo, and third, car number 12, Graham Jarrett in a Camaro.